A shocking new video has sent ripples through a nation already divided and on edge. Just when it seemed that the tragic shooting of Charlie Kirk at Utah University had been fully understood, a viral clip emerged online, one that directly contradicts the official version of events. The footage has reignited one of the most polarizing cases in recent memory, and it now raises the question: has the wrong man been accused of one of the most controversial crimes in recent history? The video, which quickly spread across social media, is now under forensic review. It captures a calm man standing near the scene just moments after the gunshot was fired. His posture relaxed, his movements deliberate. This is hardly the behavior of a panicked shooter fleeing after committing a fatal act. The revelation has forced both investigators and the public to confront deep inconsistencies in the story told so far. From the very beginning, the case appeared simple, or at least that was the impression the public was given. Tyler Robinson, a young student attending the same event where Charlie Kirk was shot, was quickly identified as the prime suspect. Authorities said they had evidence linking him to the shooting. They pointed to witness testimonies and digital traces allegedly placing him close to the moment of gunfire. The media narrative formed almost instantly. A lone gunman, politically motivated, had silenced a controversial figure. But now this new footage threatens to upend everything that was believed. In the viral clip, a man resembling Robinson can be seen standing still, composed, even curious, watching as panic unfolds around him. He does not run. He does not hide. His body language clashes with everything the prosecution described. If this man truly is Tyler Robinson, then his behavior makes little sense for someone supposedly fleeing the scene of a murder. The contrast between the official claims and what's visible in the video has fueled a wave of debate online. Some believe Robinson was framed. Others suspect investigators overlooked another suspect entirely. Experts who analyzed the clip have identified major inconsistencies between the footage and the official timeline of events. According to early reports, Robinson fired a single shot and escaped through a rear exit. Yet timestamps from the viral video suggest that the man believed to be Robinson remained in full view well after the gunshot was heard. This simple discrepancy, a matter of seconds, could unravel the entire case structure. Adding to the confusion is the missing surveillance footage from a crucial angle. The camera positioned directly behind the stage, the one that could have shown exactly where Robinson stood during the shooting, was never released to the public. Authorities later claimed the footage was unavailable due to technical issues. But that explanation has been met with widespread skepticism, especially given how critical that perspective would have been for confirming or disproving Robinson's position. Eyewitnesses have complicated matters even further. Some insist the gunfire came from the right side of the stage. Others say it came from above, possibly the balcony. A few even described seeing a flash from a direction completely different from where Robinson was standing. In the chaos of the moment, confusion is understandable. But when combined with the new video, these inconsistent reports suggest the investigation may have jumped to conclusions too soon. One witness even told local media that they saw a muzzle flash from a higher angle, a claim dismissed early on as unreliable. Now analysts are taking a second look. Digital forensic teams have begun mapping the lighting, shadows, and crowd movement from multiple videos to determine the true trajectory of the bullet. Their findings could either confirm or completely dismantle the prosecution's version of events. Then there's the question of motive. By all accounts, Tyler Robinson was a quiet, thoughtful young man. He had no criminal record, no known history of violence, and no extremist leanings. His classmates described him as calm, intelligent, even reserved. His parents, upon hearing he was wanted for questioning, turned him in voluntarily, insisting their son would never do such a thing. That act of trust in the justice system should have spoken volumes about the family's integrity. Instead, it seems to have been ignored, as prosecutors doubled down on their narrative of a lone, politically driven shooter. Now, as new evidence surfaces, the trust feels like a painful gamble. Forensic specialists are now re-examining the viral footage with advanced digital analysis techniques. Their goal is to confirm whether it was edited or remains authentic. If verified, it could completely rewrite the timeline of the shooting. The biggest mystery remains: how did this clip, apparently filmed by a bystander on a phone, never make it into the original investigation or courtroom proceedings? The defense team has seized on this omission, demanding full access to all raw evidence, including every unedited surveillance feed. In new legal filings, they argue that much of the case was built on assumption, not verification. They accuse the authorities of withholding information that could have changed the outcome from the very beginning. Public trust once again has been shaken. For years, critics have accused the justice system of operating with selective transparency, bending facts to fit narratives, and protecting powerful interests. This case, in the eyes of many, is yet another example. Online, social media has become a digital battlefield. Some users defend the official story, believing the system got it right. Others see the video as proof of a cover-up. Conspiracy theories flourish, while public confidence in the investigation continues to erode. Even political commentators, once firm in their belief of Robinson's guilt, are now urging caution. Several have called for a renewed investigation, demanding that the truth be pursued without political influence or fear of public backlash. But this story goes far beyond one man's guilt or innocence. It touches something far deeper. A question about how truth is determined in an era of viral videos, public outrage, and instant judgment. In today's digital world, narratives spread faster than evidence can be verified. Yet in this case, it is that same viral clip, in the piece of citizen-recorded media, that may hold the key to uncovering the truth. If proven authentic, the video does more than challenge an investigation. It challenges the system itself. It exposes how fragile justice becomes when transparency is treated as optional. It highlights how easily stories can be shaped, controlled, and accepted as fact, even when vital pieces are missing. Transparency is not a luxury in democracy. It is its foundation. And when that foundation cracks, public faith collapses with it. Now, with forensic experts reanalyzing evidence and courts preparing for another round of hearings, the nation watches closely. Will the truth finally come out? Will the justice system correct its course? Or will this case become another story of truth buried under political pressure and institutional convenience? For Tyler Robinson, the stakes could not be higher. If he is innocent, he has lost years of his life to a lie. If he is guilty, the existence of such powerful, contradictory evidence could forever shadow the credibility of the system that prosecuted him. In the end, this is not merely a courtroom drama. It is a moral one. It is a story about the courage to question official stories, to challenge authority, and to demand honesty from those in power. Because when truth is hidden, accountability disappears. And when accountability disappears, justice becomes nothing more than a word. The case of Charlie Kirk's shooting and Tyler Robinson's uncertain fate has become a mirror for society itself, reflecting its fractures, its fears, and its desperate search for something real in an age of manipulation. As the investigation continues, one truth remains undeniable. Facts matter, evidence matters, and above all, transparency matters, because without them, justice is not just delayed, it is denied. So now the world waits. The experts analyze, the courts prepare, and a nation divided asks the same haunting question. What really happened that day at Utah University? Whatever the answer turns out to be, it will shape how history remembers this moment, this case, and the fragile state of truth itself in modern America. Until then, one thing is certain: This story is far from over.